All right, y'all. So let's clarify and touch on some points that were brought up in my last video about being very careful about sharing your Santa Muerte altar on the internet. Okay. So, one of the things that I noticed people were doing is justifying their reason for sharing their altars online. I just want y'all to know you do not have to justify or try to defend your stance and why you post your altar on the internet. You know what I mean? No one is judging you if you are posting your altar. Okay, so I just want to get that out of the way. Another thing that was brought up was some people feel that if they don't post their altar or share publicly with the internet, that they feel that they're acting out of feeling ashamed of their devotion to Santa Muerte. You don't have to prove that you love mommy and that you are devoted in on the internet. You don't have to prove that to other people. The only one that you need to be building that up with and making sure that it is felt and known is Santa Muerte. No one else needs to be the source of you proving yourself for that. Okay? What was another thing that people were brought up? Oh, people were saying that if your protection is strong, mommy will never let anything happen to us. We can share our altars, da da da, like I have protection on there, whatever, whatever. For one, I'm always weary and just cautious of mentioning any type of protection that I have set up. If I have any protection set up, no one is going to know about it. And there's a reason for that. And that's actually something that La Negra taught me. Never, ever, ever discuss what kind of protection wards you have up, what kind of protection you have set up on your altar, what kind of protection rituals you're doing. That's not something you want to be sharing with people on the internet or just people, like random people or whatever. Keep that stuff between you and mommy. Keep that stuff between you and your spirits. Okay? And I noticed that there comes a point sometimes in our devotion where we think we are fucking invincible. Where we think that mommy will not let anything touch us. We won't take no type of hits. And yes, mommy is a powerful protector for us. But if there is this is something that I have learned from my own experience, so take it with a grain of salt. My word is not law. But from my experience and from other devotees that I have talked with, that we've also experienced, mommy will let us take a hit. There are going to be times when she will teach you a lesson, or you may not be meeting her halfway with your protection work and you get hit. So that is why meeting her halfway, meeting the work halfway is really important. Taking steps to protect yourself is important, which is why with the energy that is going on in the world right now within the Santa Muerte community, a lot of devotees that are not moving with integrity, that are out here actually hurting people and doing some malicious people that are out here, like I said, hurting people, doing malicious things. You got to be careful and protect yourself and up your protection. So yes, you may have protection set up on your altar, but that also doesn't mean that you want to post your personal altar space that has really strong ties to your specific energy, because as sad as it is, there are people that will target you through your altars. I even saw someone post a comment about how they posted a picture of their Santa Muerte, their statue or their altar, and they had an entity sent to them through their altar. It's just instances like that where you want to be careful. You know what I mean? That doesn't mean that you can't show your altar. If you feel in your heart of hearts that you want to show your altar, do you, boo boo. That is totally fine. No one is telling you that this is how you have to do it and exactly. I'm just the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. Okay? But like I said, with the energy that is going on within the community, within these internet streets, protection is at the forefront of where our focus is needing to be on a collective level. Okay? Other people were saying, like, don't let other people dictate your relationship with Santa Muerte, and if you want to post your altar, da 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 da, that's fine. That is totally fine. If you want to post your altar, that is fine. You know what I mean? The message was for those that it needed to reach. And from the majority, those that needed to receive that message about their altars, not showing their personal altars, emphasis on their personal altars, they understood the message. They understood what the message was that was being conveyed. Okay? If you have a community altar that you're doing community work on, that makes sense to share that because it's something that is shared for the community. But when it's things that are tied to you personally, you want to keep those private for good reason. Okay? It's just a lot of craziness going on in the world right now. Like I said, within the community, it is fucking unfortunate that there are people that move with vile and evil intentions, and they use Santa Muerte for that, to actually hurt other devotees that don't deserve that. So, like I said, I'm just a messenger, y'all. I'm not here to tell y'all what to do, but it's just an energy that I have been feeling, that mommy has been sharing, to protect yourselves, to keep certain things private, to really group your people that you trust, come together and keep that close knit and keep it under wraps. Not everything needs to be for the internet. Not all of the spell work that you are doing needs to be posted on the internet. Not all of your rituals need to be posted on the internet. Okay? That some of y'all are wondering why your spells are not hitting the way they need to hit is because you're sharing it with too many eyes. You're not giving it time to do what it needs to do before you are blasting it to millions of people that you do not know on the internet. Okay? You may think that you are a big bad witch and you have all this power, but there are other people that have been practicing for longer, that are maybe on a different caliber, and you just don't know. So it's better to move protecting yourself, to keep yourself safe. Protect your devotion, protect your altar, protect things that are tied to you spiritually. All right? So just to, like I said, just to clarify a few things, take it with a grain of salt. If it applies to you, that's great. If it doesn't, no need to comment, no need to do anything. Just see it, oop, that doesn't apply to me, and just keep it pushing. That's all. Okay?